Hello, so today I'm going to guide you through a quick little mobility stability drill, mostly focused on upper body, so your thoracic spine, which is this upper part of your trunk, and your cervical spine, so your neck. We're going to be using body weight and my favorite training tool, the kettlebell. Today I am using a 10 kg, which is about 22 pounds. If you are new to kettlebells, I highly recommend that you go for a lighter weight to begin with. But as you get comfortable, you can increase the weight. These go up usually by 4 kgs, which is about 8 pounds. But for women, that's a big jump. So see if you can find the in-between ones, which is what I've done. All right, so let's get started. So first we're gonna start with some mobility. We are gonna mobilize the thoracic spine first. So we're gonna do some cat camels, which you probably know, getting hands and knees. As you breathe in, round your back into cat. And exhale as you come into cow. Inhale as you come into cat. Exhale as you go into cow. Two more. One more. In the same range of motion, we're going to do Sphinx Cat Camel. So you're going to sit down on your ankles, knees a little apart, put your hands between your knees, and then the rounding and extension is right in your upper back. And exhale. Leverage the ground, so push into the ground to get as far into flexion into your upper back as possible, and then also as far into extension as possible. Really trying to push your sternum forward. We'll do two more. One more. We're going to get back into cat camel position, hands and knees on the ground, but this time instead of doing a cat camel, we're going to do a scapula pump. Your scapula is your shoulder blades, and so what you're going to do is push into the ground, rising your spine as far towards the ceiling as possible, and then coming down between your shoulder blades, almost as if you want your shoulder blades to kiss behind you, and then push into the ground to come up, having your shoulder blades come into full protraction, and then come back into full retraction. Make sure that you keep your spine neutral, so your head, you want to be looking about 2 to 3 feet ahead of you to keep your cervical spine neutral. And one more. We're going to do an unwinding position now, so keeping one hand, palm on the ground. Take the other hand, sling it behind, bringing your head and shoulder to the ground, and you're going to push into the ground with this hand as if you're trying to look up to the ceiling into rotation. And come back and do the other side. Now what you're going to do is again a rotation for the thoracic spine. So you're going to sit down on your heels again. You're going to place your elbow between your knees. Your whole forearm goes on the ground. Sprawl your fingers. You're going to use your forearm and hand to leverage to get more movement. The other hand, you're going to take your hand and place it behind your neck. And you're going to follow your elbow with your eyes as you open and close your thoracic spine. You're going to start with both elbows touching. Take a breath in and exhale as you push into the ground, rotating up towards the sky. Inhale as you come back in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. And we're gonna move to the other side. So elbows between the knees, forearm onto the ground, hand out, fingers out, other hand behind your neck, both elbows touching. Take your breath in and exhale as you open up, rotating up towards the sky. Breathe in as you come down. Exhale as you come up, and you're trying to bring your whole thoracic spine up, pushing your sternum out. Excellent. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the kettlebell and we are going to start in a half kneeling position. So make sure that you're squared, your hips are squared, so your foot and knee are in line with your hip. I just lost an ear. And the other knee is right below your hip. You're going to grab the kettlebell by the horns, okay? So you land it right in front of you, and always move your kettlebell into position, then set yourself up. You're gonna grab the kettlebell by the horns like this, come up, and we're gonna do halos. So this is the top of the kettlebell. It's pointing up towards the ceiling. It's pointing right behind you, right down to the ground behind you, back wall, and then up to the ceiling. And then other way, like this. We're gonna do 3 in each direction on each knee. This is really great for stability in your pelvis and shoulder mobility. As you get more comfortable with this, you're going to let this get smoother. Notice that it is the kettlebell and my arms that are moving around my head, and not my head that is moving around the kettlebell. Okay? And let's switch to the other side. Same thing. Bell up. Make sure that you're breathing through these exercises. If you're not breathing, then slow it down and maybe go down and wait because you don't have control over the movement. One more in each direction. Okay, we're gonna do some kettlebell Turkish get-up bumps. So you're gonna lay down on your ground. When you go to pick up the kettlebell and Turkish get-up, you always start on your side where you've got control. As the bells get heavier, this is really important. You're gonna grab it in your hand, turn onto your back, one knee up, the other leg out straight, and this right above you. In this position, we are gonna do internal rotations holding the kettlebell. We're going to do 5. As you're rotating, you're engaging all the muscles in the side of your upper back and your abdominals. So your obliques are engaging, your lats are engaging, your serratus anterior. This is really great for creating stability in your shoulder girdle. We're going to do one more. And always come back down into this position. We're going to do the other side. So starting on your side, grab the kettlebell here, the other hand helps it, turn onto your back, your legs are at a 45-degree angle, press up to the sky, other hand down for support, and do your rotation. One more. And come back down with control. We are going to get back into half kneeling position, like so. The side that the knee is up, you're going to use the other side with the kettlebell, and we are going to do some presses. It's important that you start with, first of all your hand is holding the bell, the bar, the handle. You're keeping it in front of you, and you're going to try to keep the bell and your arm as much in line in the front of you as possible. You can make a fist with the other hand to stay strong. Take a breath in, brace your core, exhale as you push up. Come back down with control and press up. It's normal, you're gonna have to rotate as you press up, but when you first start, it's a little swirl in front. We're gonna do 2 more. And up and down with control. Okay, put the bell down, switch your legs, and repeat on the other side. Make sure that your core is engaged. So notice, I don't know if you notice, I just engaged everything. I've tilted my pelvis a little forward. Breath in, exhale as I come up. Inhale as I come in. Exhale as I push up. We're coming onto the ground now. We're gonna do a little bit of cervical mobilization. So you're gonna lay down on your stomach in a Sphinx position. So your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. And this, I want you to notice I'm caving in. I'm pushing into the ground. So this is active. My hands, my fingers are spread out. I'm pushing into the ground. With my breath, I do my movement. So breathe in and exhale as you nod yes to your sternum, to your chest. Inhale in full range and exhale in full extension. Two more. Remember to stay nice and tall between your shoulder blades. One more. We're going to get into neutral, and now we're going to do rotations. Take a breath in, and exhale as you rotate, looking as far over your shoulder as you possibly can, letting the whole spine follow. Inhale, and exhale as you rotate to the other side. Remember to keep pushing into the ground. And we're going to do one more to each side. Come up, and we're going to do one last stability mobility drill with the kettlebell. So in tall kneeling, which means you're on both your knees nice and tall, core is always engaged as you do this. You're going to take the kettlebell and you're going to hold it in front. You're going to take a deep breath in, make sure that your glutes are squeezed because you want your core engaged, and you're just letting the bell hang in front of you. So you're not holding it up, just letting it traction your fascial system down. Take a deep breath in and you're going to rotate your cervical spine, so your neck. You're going to breathe in and exhale, looking as far as you can over your shoulder. Inhale and exhale. As you rotate to the other side, breathe in and exhale. And one more. All right, so all these little exercises, I like to do about 3 to 5 reps of each. Make sure again that you're doing these all with control while you're able to breathe. If you enjoyed this, please like or leave a comment below. And if you'd like to see more of this, make sure to subscribe. And also, I'd love to hear what you thought of it. Thank you very much.